Welcome back to Latin Nation. I'm your host, Humberto Guida, chilling here in Dodger Stadium. All right, guys, coming up, we have a story of one of Miami's most outrageous music acts. His name is Otto Von Schirach, and he started off as a composer of avant-garde, underground electronic sounds, but ever since that, he's evolved into a over-the-top MC when it comes to his onstage persona, which just gets crazier and crazier as the years go by. Even Perez Hilton, a fellow Cuban-American and fellow Miamian, is lauding this guy as like the next new thing in electronic dance music. So check this out for yourself. It's Otto Von Schirach on Latin Nation. Underground, presented by Heineken. Open your world.
Oye, City. Oye, escúchame. Tú esa jeva allá. Greetings, señores y señores. Yo soy Otto Von Schirach. I live here in the Bermuda Triangle in Miami, South Florida. Welcome to Earth. I feel Miami has such an eclectic vibe in music. That's why I think my music is just all over the place. Started with the bass music, and then I started messing with the schematic guys. You know, Rom, I went to send him a demo because I love Soul Oddity. It was like bass music at its pure form, like raw sampler bass. I gave him a demo, and he was like, loved it. Schematic was like, I'm signing you. We recorded an album, me and Rom. The day we played it for Josh, he was like, Schematic is not gonna rep like some ghetto, Miami bass stuff. Or back then it was like more drum and bass and like heavy breakcore. Josh was like, Otto, I love you, but I want your weird music. Schematic puts out weird music, so we wanna put your weird side out. So I, went home and took all the street out and just left the weird. And that's my first album on Schematic. So the first Schematic record took out some of my personality, left it straight brain music, so you can plug your brain and not think of me, you think of whatever you need to think of. I think some of the first shows I played out of town, New York and LA, I'd get there and there'd be like a bunch of dudes looking at me. So I'd get on the mic and just be myself, and I think that helped me get through the show, Superman of the neighborhood. Back then, the music I would play sounded like you're in the stomach of a whale or something, So playing through that, my voice helped me carry out the show and people not freak out, as much. My last record actually came out on a German label, big ups Mode Selector, Monkey Town Records really put me out there. Those guys always hook me up, And they wanted to showcase my street stuff because they know me for years and know, I did the Miami Bass Warriors. I got bass, I got bass, don't make you shake. I was surprised they wanted to release Zapica as the single, because I was like, yo, it's full Spanish. You need a Latin American audience for the song. But they're like, no, Germans will love it, So we did it, and the Germans loved it. Japanese, Mexico, blew up in Mexico, blew up in certain parts, in Chile or whatever, and here in Miami. Tócate, Zapica, tremenda sucia. It's a fun place. People came here to have fun, and it was built off fun. And it's a beautiful place to be. I'm so happy I'm part of the city. Brinca, Zapica, Zapica.